So, Conan Exiles. If you've never played it, let me paint a picture. It's brutal, adult. There's violence. Well, most games have violence. There's nudity, and the game doesn't apologize for it. It literally starts with your character completely nude, nailed to a cross in the desert. Which I think is a great way to introduce Robert E. Howard's Conan the Barbarian and his universe. Which is exactly where our Dune character, Alena, woke up. Except, she had no idea how she got there, had no idea what world she was in, and before she got here, she had just recently found out that she was a clone from a dead body. She needed to get back home. She needed to get back to her universe. This is the story of how Alena escaped the Exiled Lands of Conan. And along the way, I started reading the item descriptions on the things she was collecting. And there's a story buried in this game that I genuinely don't think most people ever piece together. Stay with me, it gets interesting. So, how did Alena end up here? She was waiting on a quest update from Alara Tuick back in Dune Awakening. The game told her to go live her best life in the meantime. So, she went to the bar.
Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. So, you live again, dead woman. This land does not love men. You are marked. Cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross.
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
Something was wrong with this desert. This didn't feel like Arrakis. The sand sounded different under her feet. When she pressed her foot into the sand and listened for the thing she always listens for, that deep vibration, The warning that something enormous is moving toward you from below. Nothing. No sandworm. Just wind. She found this both a relief and deeply unsettling. Because if there are no sandworms, where exactly is she? She followed the road north like the strange stone suggested. Every desert runs on survival logic. Find water, find shelter, don't die. Arrakis has the same rules, just stricter. But the air was cooler here. The difference is the details. In the Exiled Lands, landscapes change dramatically, quickly. There are rivers here, actual surface rivers. Alena stared at one for an embarrassingly amount of time. On Arrakis, water is the most precious thing in existence. Here, it is just on the ground, running for free. Before she realized it, the sun was down. But luckily, Alena stumbled across a friendly soul. He welcomed her to stay the night using his campfire.
Now, it seems like fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all of them are as friendly as I am, mind you. Watch your step. There's a lot of desperate people out there. Bracelets? You can't remove them. Saw one fool cut his arm clean off trying to get rid of it. He bled to death right there in the sand. Nasty business. Leave it on. You'll start to hear the voices soon enough, and then you'll start seeing the ghosts. Those pillars keep us confined here. Some call it the curse wall, or the ghost fence, or just the boundary. Doesn't really matter what it's called, does it? I walked all the way around it once. Had to be careful not to cross it, of course. Once in the north, I saw a few people on the other side, wearing bracelets just like ours, with gems of amber. Makes you wonder. Good luck, Exile. It's a tough world out there.
Alena is no stranger to surviving. She's done this before. Fashioned tools from the rocks and branches. She built a shelter and used her Harkonnen ways to put a blacksmith to work. As the blacksmith started making iron tools and weapons, Alena started asking questions about the bracelet. There was nothing obvious to point her in a direction to figure out what this bracelet did, or how to get rid of it. But to the north, there was this enormous dead city. Ancient, crumbling, clearly an important one. The kind of place that has the weight to it even in ruins. Most of the local survivors that Alena met said to avoid this place, and there's no reason to go. But she had a feeling.
I am just a shadow, a whisper of what once was. Before the fall, when this kingdom raised knighted pillars of black stone to the sky, I was called the Archivist. Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding bracelet, human? There is only one chance, and a very slim one at that. The Scourge Stone was an artifact of power. The Priest King used it to create a weapon, the Sandstorm, that he swore would be our salvation.
This temple serves as the home of the Scourge Stone, Bonded One. Here you will spend your days in service to the divine element and the one who protects it.
Sing, ringing sands. Biting sands. Fighting, biting, smiting sands.
The sandstorm is a living thing, summoned from the ether by foul sorceries. Bound here by the same dark rituals. It escaped the bonds of its masters eons ago, and knows nothing more than an ageless, nameless hunger. It seems to like me, though. You, not so much.
During the war between the Giant Kings and the Lemurians, the Giant Kings unleashed a sandstorm elemental. They sent it towards the Lemurian city in the jungle to destroy it. This man ran out alone and anchored the elemental to his own body. He saved his people, but he didn't stop the sandstorm. He put it in a loop. It passes across the Exiled Lands again and again, diverting away from the jungle towards him. He's been standing there doing this for centuries, and it drove him completely insane. His title, Petruso the Sandstorm Maniac, he earned it by sacrificing his mind for his people. And the elemental lives within him.
I'm tired of conversing through this madman exile. I desire release from this plane of existence. The Scourge Stone was shattered when I was unleashed upon the world. Each piece was lost to time. They are locked away in caves where the howling sands cannot reach. Search the passage used by the Lemurians to wage war upon the one who unleashed me. Search the tomb of Galamon. He once boasted to his friends as they quivered, caught in my wind, of the lucky stone that would be buried alongside it. Search the eastern coastline, for the pirates whisper to one another of a stone that grants their captain wishes. Combine these pieces, Exile. Recreate the Scourge Stone. Complete the Archivist's ritual. Only then can I return whence I came.
The tears of two races were simple to obtain when we performed the ritual. We simply took our tears and combined them. But who is left to weep for both races? Although tales persist of Tyros the Deathbringer, he was born of both races. Our blood mingled with theirs. Perhaps his tears could be enough to fulfill the requirement. Obtaining them would be quite the feat.
Born a gladiator, raised to fight in the arena for the entertainment of people who owned him. Remember that name. Tyros. kept thinking about Tyros. Forced to fight, carrying the blood of both sides of a war that had nothing to do with his choices. Alena knows something about being defined by a bloodline you didn't ask for. She gathered his tears and moved on.
When we met the ones we call the Giant Kings, some of us fell to our knees in worship. Surely these were gods in living flesh, come to offer us respite at the end of our long journey. We could not speak their language, but our sorcerers and theirs came together and worked a powerful ritual. Enchanted gemstones enabled our communication. We forged bracelets to hold them. Thus could our communion with the Giant Kings begin.